Dear students, in today's video lecture, I will take up transformer protection. There are various types of transformers used in the field of electrical and electronics engineering. And those types of transformers are generator transformer, power transformer, distribution transformer, pole mounted lighting transformer, grounding transformer, regulating transformer, welding transformer, converter transformer, and instrument transformers, that is CT and PT, which we have already studied. Of all these transformers, we are going to deal with only the protection of power transformers. So to protect a transformer, we should have the knowledge of various faults that occur in transformer. So let us first list the types of faults that occur in transformers. First one, inter-turn faults, that is, a fault may occur between turns of the phase winding. Phase 2, ground fault. Phase to phase fault. Involving ground. Phase to phase fault. Not involving ground. Some of the operating conditions such as ill maintained OLTC gear, inter-turn fault, with low fault current. Overfluxing due to under frequency at rated voltage or due to over voltage at rated frequency can also cause severe faults. So, transformer needs to be protected against such operating conditions. We all know that initially when the transformer is charged, it draws heavy magnetizing current. But magnetizing current is not a fault current, and also it is not an abnormal operating condition of transformer. So due attention should be given to the magnetizing current while designing the protection scheme for transformer. Magnetizing inrush current, which is neither a fault current nor indicates an abnormal operating condition of transformer, should be given due attention while designing protection scheme for transformer. Now we will see overcurrent protection of a transformer. Here is a star delta connected transformer. To the delta side load is connected and to the star side supply is connected. The neutral point of transformer is grounded. In phase A and phase C of the transformer, overcurrent relays are connected to detect the phase fault. And there is one overcurrent relay to detect the ground fault. Now let us say there happens to be a phase-to-phase fault between phase A and phase B. For phase fault between A and B, fault current will be flowing through overcurrent relay that is connected to phase A. For phase fault between B and C phases, the fault current will be flowing through the overcurrent relay that is connected to phase C. And for phase fault between phases A and C, the fault current will be flowing through overcurrent relay that is connected in phase A and in phase C. Though we have not used overcurrent relay in phase B, the transformer will be protected against all the phase faults. And if there happens to be the ground fault, say between phase A and ground, in that case fault current will be flowing through the overcurrent relay connected in phase A and also ground fault relay. If there happens to be the ground fault between phase B and G, in that case the fault current will be flowing through phase B and ground, and through the ground the fault current will enter into the ground fault overcurrent relay here. That is, the path will be provided through the ground. When the ground fault occurs between phase C and ground, in that case fault current will flow through the relay that is connected to phase C and also through the ground fault overcurrent relay. So whenever any fault current flows through any of these three relays or any two of these three relays, then a trip signal will be issued to a circuit breaker, and the circuit breaker will trip the transformer. When the transformer operates at full load with balanced load condition, then there will be no current flowing through the ground fault relay. But if load is unbalanced, then there will be certain current flowing through the ground fault overcurrent relay. And also third order harmonic currents and multiples of third order harmonic currents which are generated because of the electronic loads, they will be flowing through the overcurrent relay. So while setting up the pickup current of overcurrent relays, we have to give attention to the unbalanced load current that would flow through the ground fault overcurrent relay, and also we have to give due attention to the third order and multiples of third order harmonic currents that would flow through the overcurrent relay. Otherwise, the relays will maloperate. In other words, the pickup current of the relay should be more than unbalanced current and harmonic current. Dear students, I will stop the class here and continue in next class with percentage differential protection of transformers. Thank you.